Mic check 1 2 1 2. Welcome to the KO Podcast, Season 5, Episode 4. We got some new stock for y'all, man. He already getting into it. I gotta let my man go off, but I just want to say happy birthday to my nigga nephew one time. You feel me? Yeah. We in the building. Let's start talk.
Girlfriend, maybe I want to. Tokyo drift and I shoot out the sunroof. Tokyo drift and I shoot out the window. Switch on the Glock, I ain't talking Nintendo. Shoot at his feet, make that young nigga tiptoe. Into the dragon, I feel like I'm Cisco. I'm so mad cause they get no cash, and I call my gun jelly cause the bitch don't jam. If I ain't this bitch, I'ma hit your man. Yeah, life is a bitch, but the bitch so bad. All my niggas on go. Had to let that nigga know that M stand for militia, the M stand for the most. Young Star Key to go. I'm the best, no, we ain't adjacent. We be dodging the bullets, no matrix. I can't save her cause I am not Batman. She want dick, I ain't talking about Grayson. I'm the type to take the brick, then break the brick, the bacon bits, I make it flip. You the type to take the drip, but won't admit they wipe me down, no handkerchief. Got talk that shit, we shooting something. I want smoke like hookah coming. I know Southeast niggas that'll shoot your mother. Put a hole in your chest like Luffy, brother. Wait, I got a couple bad bitches on the way. Fuck recess, nigga, I don't play. Stack that bread, nigga, I get paid. If you talk that shit, nigga, put my free. I make this shit look so easy. Bitch, I'm not best like me. I did the most on a heathen. I did the most on a season.
Hold on, oh, he got something to say?
I gotta apologize.
Is this a PSA?
I gotta apologize.
Oh, my bad, go ahead.
Haters, all my ops. Like for real. I'm so sorry that I'm handsome and talented. I'm sorry that I'm capable. I'm sorry I'm so good at so many different things, and you're not even good at being yourself. It's just hard for you to breathe and be comfortable in the same reality in which we coexist. I'm sorry.
It is hard for these niggas to be here.
I'm sorry, you bitch ass nigga.
Oh my goodness.
What are we doing this for?
Oh my goodness. Give him every drop we got. Everything that's in here.
Send me on in.
Yeah, man. What else I got? Look, wait, hold on. Oh.
That nigga said, I'm sorry, you's a bitch.
Tokyo drifted, I shoot out the sunroof. Tokyo drifted, I shoot out the window.
That man said, I know some Southeast niggas that'll shoot your mother.
And then they put a hole through your like Luffy brother. Y'all don't even know who Luffy brother is. Shout out my ass.
Hey, cuz I need to know them Southeast niggas, cuz I grew up in Southeast, man. We tend to leave people mothers alone. So I need to know where they from.
Cause they might be conversation.
They might be from Southwest or something. I don't know, Slim.
Shout out Rashad Stark, man, who's just dropped his Bad Decisions 5, the 5th installment in the series, and I thoroughly enjoyed this On the Block record.
That joint was cool, Slim.
Yeah, the name of the joint is on the Block 5. Yeah, this is.
No, he was flowing.
He was flowing. And the sample was.
Yeah, the sample. Yeah. And see, that was a good flip. That was a good flip of a sample. That was a good one. A good one.
A good one. Oh,
yes.
good. I seen you in these Twitter streets.
Yes, a good one.
Sounded like you had critiques. Y'all go pick up that new Rashad Stark, ladies and gentlemen. Go pick that up. What's up with the samples, Mique? What you talking? What's going on? Before we get in the intro.
See how that record was sampled? You knew the sample, but it was creative.
It was different. Yeah, they put the drill flip on it. We ain't heard that.
Yeah. These industry artists are just taking the sample, looping it up, and then putting like a Southside or a Lex Luger 808 on top of it, and then try to market it like it's supposed to be a hit record.
Damn.
And it's like you just cheating.
I'm sorry.
Like you just cheating. Like it's like you cheating. It's like you cheating a hit because only reason why we gonna listen to it because we familiar with the beat.
I'm sorry, Mique. It's hard out here.
And
Send me on in then.
It's hard out here for producers, Mique.
Like so how you feel as a producer?
I feel like it's hard out here as producers, Mique.
What you mean?
Hey, Mique, check this out, man.
When you making a beat or you chopping a sample,
check this out, man. I have 2 different days, man.
Uh-huh.
There's some days I go in Grand Theft Auto and I really, really, really want to win the mission and get a trophy.
Uh-huh.
But there's other days I go in Grand Theft Auto. Left, right, up, down. Right stick, left stick. And I get that unlimited ammo so I can blow that thing to bits, okay? A cheat code every now and then is needed. I think it's a cheat code. That's all it is. I think
I think it's getting
you're
too
banking
much.
on you're using the nostalgia more than you're using your own creativity to sell the record.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm the nigga will be in the Grand Theft Auto lobbies and everybody doing their little calculations for how much money they get. I'm the nigga that get 30%, huh?
Oh, yeah, just the very bottom. Yeah, straight to it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, as a producer, when you chopping a sample, do you like to get freaky with it, or do you like to, like, all right, I'm gonna just loop these 4 bars and?
I wouldn't do. I've been as simple as a loop.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do that on something people can recognize.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. So like, if it's going to be a simple loop, you've never heard this loop before. Mm-hmm. But if you've heard this song before, no.
But even if you loop it, do you like
pitching it? We changing tempos.
That's what I'm saying. Do you like change the pitch?
But I chop though. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Some of these niggas can't chop.
Okay.
Some of you producers out there.
Oh, so that's your signature.
Cannot chop.
That's your signature.
It's not my signature.
No,
lots of like
chop.
shout out my boy Whoa 1.0. We put some of his stuff on here before. He chops like it. We support him on socials, and he posts videos all day chopping. So it's a lot of producers that still produce straight out the MPC, don't go to a computer, and they chopping the samples up the same way they did in the 90s. There's a lot of producers that do that. But then there's also producers who are in the industry who will just literally put new drums on something we've heard before. And to Mique's point, if you don't change the tempo, if you don't change the pitch,
and throw some auto-tune on the hook.
Yeah.
And then be like, it's a hit record. Yeah.
Auto-tune is okay.
But it's been effective. I think that's part of what it is to me. It's Steph Curry's 3-pointer, man. Steph did it a bunch of times, made it look crazy, and so now everybody's stepping back in the league. And everybody don't look as great doing the step back. It ain't as great every time. Some people's step backs are terrible, but it's popular. People have seen it work.
Can we like try to transition out the 90s now? It's 2020 something. I want to hit. I'm not saying like, you know what I mean. Like, it's like I get it.
You gotta wait. You gotta wait for the new generation. The kids who are in high school now, give it 4 or 5 years, they gonna start picking up them early Mr. Lanes, even though we don't really support his career anymore. He was one of the earlier ones to step into that early 2000s sampling and had success. So we know it's possible. I only bring him up to say that we know it's not too early. People weren't like, oh, I don't want to hear these songs sampled yet. It worked. So I think we're at the time where we can do it.
It does work.
But I think you got to give it 5 years. And I don't know that the kids appreciate our generation of music enough to go pick it up and sample it.
Yeah.
There's enough of it.
No, it works, but I feel like I said, I think that might be the problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, that's what we here for.
I think that's the problem.
That's what the Kill podcast is here for, ladies and gentlemen.
Once again, I'm not against
we are here to educate.
I'm not against it in the sense
youth.
of
What's something? Here we go. This is the last thing.
Yeah.
Think of some 2010 album that you would want to hear some kid go pick up and sample. What you thinking of? Obviously, we can't touch no Beyonce, or Destiny's Child or anything like that. There's just no. It's too early for Shaq Lizzy. I said 2000, between 2000 and 2010. That's the decade we talk about, right, Mique?
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah, before 2010.
Before?
Or you talk about after?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's about to start happening.
No,
I think that's gonna be.
We gotta get started. Let's come back to it. We gotta get started.
Like No Hands might get sampled, bro.
I'm not ready. I'm just not ready.
How you gonna feel then? How you gonna feel then?
I'm not ready.
Hard in the Paint might get sampled. How you gonna feel then?
I am not.
How you gonna feel?
When they drill out Hard in the Paint, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane. I'm not ready. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Kill Podcast. This is season 5. We've been having a great time.
I let the engineers have their conversation.
Yeah, we in episode 4.
You become an engineer too?
Yeah.
He set up his own camera. Give him a round of applause.
He set up the whole soundboard too. You don't even do that. You ain't doing that. You ain't doing that. I ain't even gonna let you get out of here like that. We ain't. Nah. Engineer nephew is in here working. Don't even do that. Try to isolate yourself.
From the last episode, I should have been here to do that sound too.
Look, like a mug. We were struggling. That's why we need you. You the only engineer I know don't got a laptop.
Facts. I
don't know how he's doing it. He's getting the job done. He's doing it though. He's getting it done. I bet you could do a session off of this.
I can.
I bet you could do a session.
I could.
Off of
You probably could. Yeah.
You could.
I'm pretty sure you could, bro.
Yeah.
It would be annoying to put together afterwards.
Yeah.
Because you're just literally like tracking in. So it would be kind of complicated, but it's possible. I know you could. What's going on with you, nephew?
Chilling.
To my left, I've got Boogie, Casper, Your Honor, aka the real nephew, and today's a very special day for my man. Let me give him another round of applause as we celebrate another lap around the sun for my dog. Happy birthday, man.
I'm getting old as hell.
Yes, sir. Yes, you are.
You upper 20s?
Yeah.
High 20s?
Yeah, deep 20s. He deep in the 20s. He in too deep. He in too deep like Makai Fife.
Man.
How I feel?
My back hurt when I wake up in the morning.
That's a fact for no reason.
You gotta start getting your.
I gotta start stretching.
You're at the age where your back will stop hurting before you figure out what made it hurt. Like you gonna spend time with me all day. Like, what was it? Did I lay down on the wrong? But before you figure it out, you gonna get to the end of the day. All right, I'm cool. And then the next day it's gonna hurt again. And you can start the same process. What is it? Was it the couch? Is it the?
You gotta do like,
do I need to fix my incline in the truck?
You gotta start doing like a whole routine before you start your day just to feel good.
Yeah,
I do it. Trust me, I do it.
That's a fact.
I don't like the sound of this.
What's your routine look like at this day and age?
It's still hop about the bed, turn my swag on.
Still hop about the bed, turn my swag on. Took a look in the mirror, said, "What's up?"
You ain't hit the.
Hey, you getting money?
You know you get old when you get up and you just sit on the side of the bed for a couple minutes.
Oh yeah. You just hit him with the.
Take that deep breath.
You look at the clock like.
I swear, and then you stop.
You just shaking your head, and then you just life kept happening, and you just go.
And then you get the same thing you doing now. Get to rubbing your damn knees. I'm telling you.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Nah, man, I appreciate it though, man.
Awesome. Before we get in your plans and stuff, let me introduce who else we got in the room. Back in the room. Back in the background.
Yeah,
we both
back on our mix. Not in these streets today. That would be none other than Mique, man. Mique, man. Yeah, that's him, aka MiqueOnTheMix, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing today, Mique?
I'm good. I recovered.
We missed you last episode.
I recovered. Yeah,
we missed both of y'all last episode.
I was a no. You gave your reason. I just did not show up.
Hey, I'm like, man, let me just go ahead on and send this 3 a.m. text and this is not gonna happen. And then I was like, damn, all right, well, shit, I'm the only one ain't there. I don't feel bad. Get a phone call. Yeah, nah, Mique wasn't here neither. Wait,
what? So you clowning us about the soundboard. We doing your job and his job. There was a lot of backfilling happening.
All right, so let me explain. I apologize. Let me explain.
Okay.
So it was
because you know me, I
ain't never seen you act like this before.
So remember, so it was the same night. Okay, I was out in the city.
He called me.
Yeah, I was out in the city.
He was in the streets. Mique was in the streets.
Shout out my guy Mike D'Angelo.
He stayed with Mike.
If he got one more Mike shout out before I gotta go talk to Mike.
So we was with Lil Flip and Reed Dollars.
Okay.
Lil Flip had a performance at Karma.
Okay.
It was like a 90s R&B joint.
Shout out Lil Flip.
So we was at this weed lounge called Grow Lounge on Adams Morgan.
Okay.
So
of Adams Morgan?
Yeah. So I was there filming.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know anything about DC, this is already going down.
So I was just there filming, right? Just catching like behind the scenes work or whatever. So one of the guys that worked there, he was passing out edibles. But he tried to like skip me because I'm the cameraman. So I low-key felt some type of way like, damn, like, you have to act like I ain't in the room. So I was like, yo, let me just get it. Let me get a drink. So I grabbed a bag of it was the Apple Warheads, like the lightsaber drinks.
Okay.
It was a gummy.
Okay.
So going through
just
the whole...
one of the gummies?
Yeah. So we going through the whole night, running around, city, whatever. So I drive my man Michael. I'm coming from like Bright Seat, PG.
Okay.
So I take one. Thinking it's gonna mellow me out. I'm just gonna
get ready, fade out, go to sleep.
Yeah. As I'm driving, I'm like, okay, it's starting to kick in. I fucking around, I can't feel the steering wheel. I said, I gotta get in this house. So
he said, I can't even feel the steering wheel no more. Yo, what kind of hey? All right, go ahead. My fault.
So that I'm around my way. So I go in 7-Eleven because I'm starting to get a little hungry. Get some wings out of 7-Eleven.
He got the bubble guts.
So So then I pull up home. I start feeling a little crazy. So I said, I'm gonna just leave the wings in the car. I ain't even eat the wings. I ain't even eat them. I go upstairs.
Oh, okay. So we didn't even eat the wings. Okay, you stopped feeling crazy before the wings. Because I was about to let me pause you. I was about to say you was gonna be lost. You wasn't gonna know what was preventing you from operating at full capacity.
And then I started feeling crazy. Then I just it was like pushing like 4 in the morning, something like that.
Insane. He wasn't coming if he would have said.
Yeah. So it was getting late. I walk up the steps, get the bathroom.
Getting late. So
I'm like, yeah. I said this ain't gonna go well. So I boom, knock on my mother's door. I said, Ma, fucked up. I took another edible, and she was like, boy, you know damn.
The fact that
you know.
Oh, time out. If 4 in the morning is getting late, what time is late?
Bro, I be, it be times I be running off for like 2 hours of sleep when I come here.
Yeah. I believe it. Mique is a very hard working man.
So yeah, I started tweaking out. I started fading in and out. I started seeing colors.
Hearing sounds.
Yeah.
Tasting tastes.
Yeah. No, that's when I knew it was fucked up. No, pause. That's when I knew it was messed up because like the taste in my mouth just started feeling crazy. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my God. Like, what is this? Yeah, I said, oh my God, what is this? And that's when I just knew. I faded out. I think
At this moment, he fucked up.
You probably in freeze frame. You're probably wondering how I got here.
I woke up. All I remember was I woke up on the bathroom floor. I got up. I felt hungry, so I went back down to my car, got the wings, high as shit, ate the wings, went to sleep.
The wings was in the car?
Yes, I never took them in the house because I was like, bro, I just gotta get in the house at this point. So now I ate the wings.
How did you make? What changed your mind about the wings?
I was hungry because when I was tweaking, I threw up.
Oh, okay. So you ended up hungry.
Yeah, I was hungry.
Okay.
So I ate the wings, but I was like still fading, like kind of like in and out because I'm still like burnt out. So look, then I go to sleep, right? I think I kind of like wake up a little bit. And all I was thinking was like, yo, Mitch about to be mad as shit. You know? I was like, but in my head, it was like, I'm looking at my phone, but I just couldn't muster up the mic to text. not because I didn't want to, it was just, I was so burnt out.
Yeah, the burnt, you couldn't even put the fingers to the screen.
So then when you called me, I looked at my phone, I said, shit.
Don't even do it. No, you gotta let me do it. I gotta do the impression. You gotta let me do my Mique. You gotta do the impression. So I called, look, so let me jump in. This is my part to test it. So I called Mique, right? Mique answered the phone. Mique! Mique! You on the way, Slim? Oh, Mique, hold on, my bad. Phone in your pocket, I can't hear you, Mique. One more time. All right. That's it. Hold on, I'm really struggling to hear you, my brother. Can you one more time, bro? I said, Mique, I think you said, bro, I'm burnt out. He said, yeah. I said, all right, Mique, just take care of yourself and let me know when you feel better, bro. I catch you on the flip. Nigga, I was like, I said, what did he say? I don't even know what he said.
Insane.
And then we just had to let the episode fly. So, but everybody's back. They're better. Not everybody's back. Shout out to Cruz. Cruz had family business to take care of.
Yeah, condolences to his family.
Yeah. And they been cracking no jokes on him on this one. But we miss Cruz. We're going to hold it down for you. We can catch you next episode.
I got the soundboard. Don't worry about it.
We're going to take care of it.
The sound is right.
Don't worry. Nephew going to make sure we... All right. We ain't got to waste much time, gentlemen. We can go ahead and get on started real quick. We are on the road to 100 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. If you are enjoying the Kill podcast, we make you laugh at any point in this episode. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you are interested in edifying and entertaining your community, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join us on this journey. We are at 88 subscribers. Shout out to the 88. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. We won't forget that y'all was here. We got a lot of good feedback from last episode, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all can't hate on me and Cruz held it down. We got good feedback.
That was a nice
couple new faces checked us out and everything, man.
Nice flowing conversation.
Oh yeah,
for real.
Just one enough jokes.
Mature.
It was too mature. It was just too mature. I need you. I need you.
No, Mitch, you was the one that was.
You see me? I was trying to keep the energy.
So it came out, and then I'm like, damn, let me check out, man, see what the hell happened. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm doing the dishes. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers are having a nice ass conversation. I was like, damn, they did all right.
Yeah.
And then here come the soundboard. Here you go. He said, man, I'm about to hit the... No, I ain't mean to hit that one.
I think the drums or the crickets or something.
Yeah, I took the crickets out, though. I
appreciate you. Yeah.
Now we got...
What are we doing this for, bro?
That's the bet. That's what we need. Is that Ross?
Yeah, it's Ross.
Sound like Ross. All right. So yeah, go ahead, hit that like button, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, join us. We appreciate you all. Much love. And here we go. We're going to get into these topics. Man, make sure, leave us a comment too. If there's anything you think about this episode.
Any comments,
any responses on anything we got going.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and leave it. They said
it's like I started looking at
one
views.
comment we got.
I started looking at views and no comments.
But we got a couple comments. Somebody said, thinking slow motion is the Matrix. It's crazy.
Oh.
My 7th grade dance party was real. I thought I was...
You wild.
I ain't anybody. Yeah. Nah. We ain't. But appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the love on last episode. All right. What we got on the books? Where we start? What you got, nephew? Where you want to start, man?
I didn't look at the agenda, but damn, what the hell we...
You want me to pick some? I'll go ahead and pick some.
I didn't look at it.
All right, well then I got it. Cool. I'll pick. Unless you got something you want to start with me?
No good.
All right. Emergency crime bill.
Oh yeah, I talked about that. So
emergency crime bill.
So what's that
Emergency
about?
crime bill.
Now is that just based in DC or they trying to make it
it's a
national?
DC thing.
No,
Okay.
this is just a DC thing. It's just a DC thing. It's Bay Bowser.
Pretty much. So council's about to go on their 2-month recess. So they're trying to put out a bill to lower the crime rate in DC. But
They put there's a new offense for firing a gun in public. It makes it easier for prosecutors to extradite people for misdemeanor offenses and allows police and prosecutors to use GPS data from ankle monitors to prove people's guilt in court. So it's just more aggressive. They're empowering the police to retain people if they find that they've done or committed any sort of crime.
Like even if you like fire a gun like on some like celebration type thing, like not
Yeah.
necessarily harm nobody.
no,
Just,
but
like,
gun in
But
their
yeah,
own years,
they
yeah,
can't.
nah,
Yeah,
nah,
no,
nah.
they can prosecute you if they choose to charge you. Yeah, yeah.
So the problem that I have, the problem that I have with it is you tighten up on these bills, but you're still short 600 police officers.
They're short 600 police officers.
Bro,
Yeah, ain't nobody signing up for that job right now.
who gonna sign up for it?
Nobody.
They got a $20,000 signing bonus to be a police officer.
Still not. Yeah.
$20,000. No,
Meek said, hold on, wait. You beat me to
Hey, the
it.
way you
That's just getting higher.
Meek looked at me and said,
That's your signing bonus.
that's the
he
signing
said,
bonus.
wait, how much up front?
That's 20.
That's your signing
20K,
bonus?
bro.
Look, but they still short 600 officers. So it sounds like they got to Nephew's
trying to
point a
raise
little
people
more that they need to do to kind of get this.
'Cause-
But what problem do you think they're seeking to solve with this? I mean, I can read the article and try to figure out what Mayor Bowser's comments were.
I think
but
they're trying to solve
Now it is
Homicide.
summertime. Now it is
Homicide.
summertime.
this will increase accountability for violent and criminal behavior and make our city safer.
Murders in the cities is up like 13-14%. So
That's what I'm saying. It is summertime, so
We have a crisis of violent crime in the district. Unless things turn around quickly, we could have a third straight year with more than 200 homicides
It's gonna be
in
that-
more than 2 decades.
we're gonna clear that
That's Pinto.
We're gonna clear that well before November.
I hear from residents every single day that people are fearful and want urgent action.
The problem that I have with it is cool, you put out a bill and you trying these new things, but when did you decide to put this bill out? When crime started affecting wards 3, 4, 5?
and where are those
1, 2,
wards
3?
located for people that don't know?
Northeast, the rich part of Northeast. You know what
Like
I'm saying?
Georgetown
Closer
area
to-
or
Yeah, Georgetown is northwest, so
okay.
anything, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, like
Anything North Capital in Adams Morgan area, that's when it start. When you start affecting that area,
Well, I
Where
think
the
there does
gentrification
need to
is.
be a conversation about the dynamic that's been created in the city. I think the wage gap has been exacerbated. Like the richer have gotten richer and the poor, kind of what Cruz said in the last episode, the richer have gotten richer and the poor have gotten poor. So when you look at the city and the demographic of it, in previous years, it felt like it was growing to become more even.
yeah, it used
It
to.
felt like
it
the
used
South
to
Side
be,
was getting more opportunities and there was money headed that way. But then there was this shift in the demographics of the city and a lot of affluent people, rich people came in. But, and somehow the services for the those in need started to dwindle.
It
And I
used-
think
it
that,
used to- it
let me
used
land this, I got you. And then that dynamic of more people with money in the city, closer to people who are making less and less and struggling more and more. I think you just kind of ask for robberies to go up when you have people who are doing really, really good and people who are struggling every single day. And I think we just increased those numbers. I think we increased both the numbers of people struggling and the numbers of people doing really, really well in the city in a very fast pace.
So
Yeah.
the median is getting more like
it's
thinner.
no gray area with
Right,
middle
right.
class,
The
the
gray,
working
that
class.
middle gray
Yeah.
area.
There's no
shrunk.
gray area, no.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
That,
It's either-
all of those
it's
folks
either
were
you
moved
rich
out
or
the
you
city.
broke.
Exactly.
It's no in between.
And
Right.
and the proximity in which those two populations live is much closer.
Right.
It's a walk down the street now.
Yeah, because what's it, Saratoga in Montana?
Yeah.
You can literally see that. Like, them right there, the houses right there.
And then brand
houses is
new
houses,
yeah,
I'm
complexes
like,
and condos and whatnot.
but you still on Rhode Island though.
But you right in. Yeah, you right
My
in.
thing about it though is like that's what's gonna happen until one of these for this area, not to say extinct as not to use I'm gonna use that, but till one of these demographics is extinct as far as like being in the area. Who's gonna go?
Well, do you think, I don't know that they ever move
One or the two
all of
gotta
the
go.
I don't know that they ever move all of the low income folks out of the city. I don't know that you want to. You know what I mean? Then DC's basically one big gated community. I don't know that that's the goal. You know what I mean? I think improving the quality of life for those folks should be a goal.
You got.
I think especially with so much more money in the city, that should be achievable.
Because then you affected Maryland and Virginia after that.
Because
you want to affect Maryland because ain't nobody moving in Virginia.
I saw an article a couple weeks ago. I saw an article a couple weeks ago about how many people were in the line for housing vouchers and how a lot of these private property owners aren't accepting DC's housing vouchers, and DC's not doing anything about it.
You can't.
They're not cracking down on these.
You can't force me if I'm a property owner. You can't force me to take a.
Yes, I can. It's illegal to refuse a voucher. It's the same money. It's the exact same money. It's discriminate. That qualifies as discrimination. You could be sued. But most of the people don't have the resources to sue someone if they're on the list for a housing voucher.
No, if my house is on the market for selling, or if I'm going to rent my house out, I don't have to rent it out to nobody that has a voucher. It doesn't work like that.
If you say, hey, you have a voucher and I'm not renting to you because you have a voucher, that's discrimination and you can be sued. You can say it if you want to, but someone can sue you and take your property from you. And now it's their property since you don't want to accept housing vouchers.
It's easy to just not put your house up for the market for.
Well, now you're not making no money back. Now you're not making no money back. You got to make some money. If you bought the rental property, I mean, a lot of people have money so they can afford it sitting around for a year with no tenants, but that can only go so far. You have to put somebody in there at some point.
Yeah.
And if you want to refuse housing vouchers, you're shrinking your population of people who you will allow in there.
That is true.
But people look at people with housing vouchers as a red flag, right? Hey, they're probably not going to pay their bills on time. They're not going to take care of this property very well.
That don't make sense because your bills automatically paid with a housing voucher.
Right. But they look at look at the fact that you need a housing voucher as a symbol of, this person cannot provide for themselves, so I can't trust them to hold up their end of our deal.
Because some housing vouchers, like you can pay pretty much like the mortgage or the rent, whether you're doing that, but you still got to pay like the water, the electric,
the bills on top.
Stuff like
it's
that.
just like a subsidy.
Yeah,
but that doesn't take care of all of it. That don't have nothing to do with me. If your water got turned off, I don't live there.
You talking about from the property owner or the tenant?
He's talking about from the property owner.
I'm talking about from the property owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't have nothing to do with me. As long as the.
But sometimes that bill can be in your name still.
Yeah, it'll mess up your credit report.
Yeah. It's just
as the property owner.
If you deem the person responsible.
Because the property owner, especially if it's a multi-unit property, the property owner pays the water bill at a flat rate every month. I get that. And they make the money back from the tenants.
But again, I'm seeing.
So if you don't make that money back.
I'm seeing I'm looking at it as if a person has a voucher and they're getting a house and not an apartment. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was looking at. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can put it that, hey, if the voucher you pay the voucher, the voucher is covered, you know what I'm saying, for the market rent or whatever case may be. You got to pay your electric and gas or whatever case may be or something like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I think the other part of this problem, I'm sorry, I'm going to let you finish. I cut you off. I think the other part of this problem, just to move us along a little bit as well, is it's really easy, I guess, to get a gun in the city now.
Oh, it made it easy now?
This doesn't make it easy, but I'm talking about the problem they're trying to solve, which is the high robberies and gun violence, right? Because they're also mentioning about people being murdered and stuff like that, so they care about the gun violence.
Yeah.
But it just, with 3D printers, I've heard about guns being 3D printed, switches being 3D printed. Like
that's what it is.
That's what I mean. Like apparently it's very easy for even a kid under 18 to go get an illegal gun pretty quickly, as long as they get some little stash of money or something like that. So I don't know what to do about it if we cannot reduce the guns coming into the city. I don't know. That would be my focus, trying to reduce the guns coming in. I don't know if there's a gun buyback program that we can start.
They already got that going on, though.
Yeah, I have heard.
They already got that going on. That was been for years, but
it's not effective.
Who gonna get a gun up?
Yeah, I guess that's what it is. That's what it is.
The
hard part is too. It's a mixed. It's such a mixed demographic because there's thieves out there moving around and using these as their weapons of choice and using fear tactics for their robbery. I prefer the thief that you never see. Like, steal my stuff, but don't. I didn't even know you did it. Like, oh snap, you got me. Like, that was good. Stick up. Give me all you die. It's like, you come on now.
That's lack of effort.
Man. That's a layup. Like you're not even a real thief, for real. But because that is a climate that's in the city, it feels like you have to protect yourself because you never know when some stick-up kids might catch you. So you know what I mean? It's hard for me to tell everybody give their guns up when they just try to protect themselves from the stick-up kids.
Yeah, it's like I see what you're saying.
Because you can't even give it up no more. Niggas might kill you anyway.
Yeah, that's the real thing.
That's what it is.
The old school way. The old school way was
if you give it up, you keep your life.
Yeah.
But that don't stick no more.
Yeah.
Stay out these kids' way, dog. That's all I can say. And don't get your gun up.
I stay in the house.
I'm sorry. I'm just all against all that.
Nah, I was in front of I was leaving out the supermarket Giant a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
It's July 4th actually.
Oh shit.
So it's hot. It's hot as hell outside. Young dude out there, fitted on, shiesty, the little gas bubble jump. Jeans
he
on.
dogged up.
Oh yeah.
I said, I just kept on rolling. I said,
You already know what that is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You gotta know. You gotta be able to spot the red flags.
90 degrees outside. 90 degrees outside with a shiesty.
Believe it or not, though, it is hard to tell, man. Because like you ever look at these generation, bro, like it be 100 degrees outside. Why the fuck do everybody that's 17, 18, 19 got a fucking long sleeve sweater on with the hood on their head, bro? Like,
Because they on the block.
that is crazy, bro. I'm talking about like 5 pair of pants. I'm talking about
They got the pants on.
They got the pants,
the basketball shorts under the pants.
Shorts with the motherfucking the Nike Pro. I'm like, come on, bro. It is 100 degrees, bro.
Then they got the compression shorts under the
Yeah,
pants.
yeah,
Then
yeah.
they got drawers on. Yeah.
You got on 40 pair. You got on 40 layers of clothes, bro.
And they got some heavy shoes
bro.
on. Some heavy sneakers on.
Oh yeah, Dunkins. the thickest sole you could find. I'm telling you.
Insane, bro. But it's like even in it. My thing is though, it'd be like even the kids that know they not on nothing, they still be dressed like that. I'd be like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's because they made it because crime culture is so popular. It became a style to look like the way criminals are dressing, not intentionally, but just because.
Yeah, but we've been out here for years. We always been on ski masks and sweatpants. That was like getting fresh back
Ski
then.
masks need to be banned, dog. I'm telling you.
But we always been doing that.
It should just be a code.
But but back in the day, we wasn't wearing them like over like this, like like covering, trying like the whole thing on your face. It's more so on your. It's more used like a scully.
They need to make a rule like it just ski mask should only be wearing in a certain part of the year. Like that should be a bill pass, dog.
There were 2 amendments on the bill. One from I guess Robert White that would require Bowser to annually report on where illegal guns seized by police originate from. Okay, so that could be helpful. That's part of what we're talking about. And another from Councilmember Charles Allen that requires MPD to publish regular data on case closures to find ways to increase the use of the city's red flag law, whatever the red flag law is.
Again, y'all asking a lot of work of these police officers that y'all don't have.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, I get paid 8 hours. I get paid X amount of dollars to do 10 hours worth of work, bro. I'm not staying no later than I'm supposed to because y'all don't want, because nobody want to work for this fucked up ass job, bro. Like, no, bro. I'm going to do the bare minimum. I'm going to come in, I'm going to collect my paycheck, and I'm going to go to hell home, bro.
Respect.
Yeah, because what, like a minimum starting police officer salary, like 50,000, maybe 60?
Yeah,
it's
50,
not.
50, 60, maybe.
You would struggle to provide for a family of 4.
A hell of a pension. But
I said you starting out, yeah.
They get a hell of a pension. They got great benefits.
But I hate that though, because the pension is okay. The only way you get your money is if you work here for a lifetime. That's what a pension is.
I got a pension.
I know, but the pension only benefits someone if they work 10, 15, 20 plus years for a company.
It might not be working
pension
until you like 40,
5 years of
old.
a pension is not going to carry you that far.
So say like 40, 50 years old, it might be.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, look at these, like these MPD officers, bro. I don't blame these motherfuckers for not doing shit, bro. Like, y'all is too understaffed to be trying to do some super cop shit.
And the worst
bro.
thing,
like,
I'm sorry to say this, but the worst thing people asked for was to fund the police. I was like, it backfired. That
bit them in the ass.
It backfired.
Now look at what you got.
It backfired. I didn't agree
Every
with
other
that.
week, every other day, somebody getting shot. Why? And then you get mad at
As much
police
as we can
because
say
they
we
don't get
hate,
there
much as
in
we can
time.
say we don't, much as we can say we hate the police, we need them. We need them. You need it. We need them. Good cops.
It's give and take, dog. That's just how it is, Slim.
know.
For every criminal you got a police officer. You know what I'm saying? Now you get for every 20 criminals you only got a half of a police officer because he on the other side of town, and it's gonna take you 20 minutes to get on the other side of town. And then you got motherfuckers in stolen cars that's blocking up the street, crashing cars and leaving them in the middle of the street. So now it's gonna take them another hour because they gotta deter traffic and bucket you, ride through an alley and do some extra shit just to get to the other side of town, and then gotta come back and deal with this car that was left in the middle of the street. So come on, bro, like. Make it make sense. That's what y'all ask for. That's what y'all get.
Yeah, last thing I'll say is that defund the police only works if you replace it with something, and I don't think we did. We didn't replace it with any self-protection agencies and communities or anything like that. No self-service watch force or anything like that. Yeah. We don't do that. So
you defund the police officers, but you don't make it easier for DC residents to obtain a firearm the appropriate way. Mm-hmm. So. Yeah. That's what your ass get.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the crime bill helps. You know who needs help?
Ice Spice, because she look drained.
No, she needs a coffee. She needs an espresso. Ice Spice needs an espresso. She does always look tired. I think it's just... Yeah. I think her eyes. I think she just has low eyes. I've been a victim of that. Just low eyes and just looking tired. Man, you look tired. I'm tired. Low eyes.
I get that all the time.
Yeah. So did y'all see the video?
Nope.
You didn't see the video of Uzi getting the phone? Thrown?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
BC Awards, yeah.
About to say, of course you seen that.
I was too busy.
You ever had a phone thrown at you, bro?
Nah.
No, I can't say I had a phone thrown at me. Can't say I've ever had a phone.
I had a shoe thrown at me though.
I've definitely had stuff thrown at me.
Yeah,
but a phone?
not a phone.
I don't think I had a shoe.
Are you tripping?
A phone? Well, I guess it's because she was in public.
Your grandmother can't get to you.
There's nothing else.
For grandmother, yeah. I thought you were talking about like a domestic situation.
No. Somebody can't get to your old lady.
A grandmother,
can't get to you. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Boy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We all been in.
Yeah, I ain't never had no phone thrown at me though. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't paying that. I ain't gonna lie. I was too busy watching Boosie. Lil Boosie was turned up at the BET Awards, bro. That man was turned up at the BET Awards.
Wasn't Boosie locked?
Nah. He had just came home.
Oh yeah, he was there. Wait, but he had like literally just came home like a day before. Or
something
that's
what I'm saying. He literally just came home.
He got out
and went to the BET Awards.
Wait, so when he was in, the first thing he did was apologize to his family and tell him how disappointed he was in himself for how he had made himself unavailable to them. And he gets out, and instead of spending time with his family,
he probably was already booked.
He flew to the BET
Awards. He probably already had bookings. He just got out of jail, bro. He probably missed out on a couple $100,000.
You make money by showing up at the BET Awards?
He probably had bookings somewhere in LA somewhere. Probably just had a show or appearance somewhere, something like that.
Yeah, that's true. It is a big like event weekend type thing.
Yeah.
So he definitely did a walkthrough.
Yeah, so he probably had somewhere. He probably
was somebody out there. Okay,
if you just came home and you missing a couple dollars, shit. Hey, look, son, I gotta go get this bag real quick.
I'm with you.
Back.
I'm with you. No. I'm with you. You want me over there? Okay. So Lil Uzi dropped an album.
When he dropped an album?
Does anyone believe it was a promo stunt? We got to do that now.
Promo stunt for what?
The JT throwing the phone.
No, I don't think that's a promo stunt. No.
Was he wrong for sitting by Ice Spice?
I thought they was flirting or something.
That's what I'm saying. What's the context of it?
I thought he did a performance.
Because apparently Keke Palmer can caress Usher's neck all day long, but Lil Uzi can't crack a joke with Ice Spice. Okay, all he said was, it looked like all he said, knock, knock. And then, doof, phone. You know what I'm saying? Knock, knock. Who's there? JT's phone.
Let's see must have went about it in a disrespectful way in front of JT.
I heard he did a performance and one of his little verses, one of his little bars had an Ice Spice. He had an Ice Spice bar. And I think that's what it was. Yeah. So now you drop an Ice Spice bar. Now you over here kikiing it up. And then you got a ghetto ass girlfriend who gon', you know what I'm saying?
I saw one little thing. She yoked him up and made him take a picture with a fan.
Okay, so what is this the equivalent of for a regular person? Is this like you out here laughing in these Twitter streets with a girl, and then we go to a party and I see you talking to her? Is that what this is?
I have no idea.
It's like JT probably they both. I think they both.
That's what it sounds like. If you was with you was with a girl, right? You was dating a girl, and there was some other girl, and who knows whether you like her or
you
not.
kikiing with her.
But you on social media, y'all cracking
who
you
that?
retweeting.
You know her.
She cracking jokes, you retweeting, you responding, haha, that was funny, haha, you mild kill mode, you giving her all that, right?
First of all.
And then you and your lady go out to a party.
And you see the girl.
And the girl is there. And so your lady say, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. She runs to the bathroom and now you see the girl, you go walk up and politic with her. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
You did that's wrong as a man.
That's wrong.
You did wrong.
You wrong.
You did wrong.
You did wrong.
You did wrong.
You did wrong. But you was just there for a minute. You wasn't dancing with her. You wasn't standing.
You was not supposed to go say hi.
Oh, okay.
You was not supposed
okay.
to.
Okay. Now let's flip it though. Same party. You come back in and your girl's on stage with the performer.
She did wrong, though.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Just make sure
that Keke Palmer situation.
Keke Palmer was wrong. I just think Slim shouldn't have.
That's what I said too, man.
He should have went online. He should have went online. You embarrassed her online. You could. That's one of them like
that shit backfired.
When she come home, you be like, hey yo, what was that? I wasn't too crazy about that. Ooh.
I heard it was his birthday though.
Keke Palmer don't do that very often. That was my one observation about it.
She just started really like being on some like okay, like she always was a pretty
That's
girl.
What I mean. She was we always thought Keke looked great, and she's had her moments where we go, yes, Keke Palmer, you look amazing. But we don't talk about Keke Palmer the way we talk about other black women in her industry with the same reverence.
Hey, you want to know why I ain't mad at Keke Palmer though? Usher has been on I'ma take your girl tour, Slim. Like,
but he always does that. He does that. Yeah.
You know what's wild about his tour? He's not going to the women. They're coming to him. Yeah. He is just sitting in one spot in Vegas, and they keep showing up and sitting in that same spot. That's where I'm with bro a little bit because it almost looks intentional. Sweetie. It almost looked like she wanted a moment.
Only person that held it down was Coos. Was that Coos, my girl?
Coos didn't hold it. His girl held it down.
She held it down, but Sweetie single though, I think so.
But that
really.
Sweetie's Coos' girl?
No.
Usher.
No,
that says Sweetie messed with YG.
I mixed that all up.
She was with YG?
She messed with YG.
Damn, YG.
Well, they was beefing with Sweetie because she was chewing real hard the whole time.
Yeah, I'm talking about she should.
But that was on brand for her.
But I honestly, on some real,
it was on brand for her.
Like Usher doing that, that's kind of like part of the in my opinion, it's kind of part of the show.
Yeah,
we serenading a woman, singing to her, stuff like that. Like,
right. My question is, how in the world this man? Allowed is the wrong word, but no, I'm coming with you to see Usher.
She's not gonna buy herself.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Slim. I want to see Usher perform.
You will not go by yourself to see Usher.
And I don't know why.
You gonna do the Fat Joe thing? He dapped him up real hard, like, all right, bro, chill.
Was that Fat Joe? Was that Joe?
I think it was Fat Joe.
I think it was Button.
No, Joe Button. It wasn't Joe Button. Fat Joe.
Joe?
Yeah, Fat Joe.
He
like dapped him up on some like, all right, bro.
I think Joe did the same thing.
Don't come over here with that.
I think it's two videos.
Okay,
I think it's the same thing.
I hear you, but don't come over here with that.
The strong dad is like, hey, what's up with you?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Usher can sing, bro. I'd go see that nigga perform too.
I would too.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But I'm saying it's like part of the show though. It's like
it is.
I look at it like this. If you with your girl and Usher singing in front of her or whatever, as long as it don't go too far. Like, it don't go too far.
The too far part is the way she touched him. It has nothing to do with Usher's activity.
Yeah.
Had she just kept it P like Sweetie did and let Usher do his thing, we wouldn't even be talking about this.
Yeah.
Can a breakdown of the whole thing, right? Usher used to date Chili back in the day from TLC.
I saw this.
Keke Palmer played Chili in the TLC movie.
You think he had a flashback?
Oh man. That's so stupid.
I just look at it like it's part of the show. Like I said, as long as it don't go a little too far. If it's in like a playful sense, like that's fine. As long as it don't go too far. I mean, then Martin had Brian McKnight sing for Gina when he tried to marry her.
He did.
Yeah. So like sometimes you might need a singer to get your message across because they can actually sing.
So JC dropped a freestyle.
The bars joint, yeah, I listened to it.
I think it's crap.
Now she was rapping.
I think it's heat.
But I know we talked about the off camera.
Playing it a lot.
Did she throw? I didn't. If she threw a shot at somebody, I missed it because the way these rapping.
But this is what I'm saying. I don't. Yes and no. Nothing in there can be. She didn't say her name or anything incriminating to say this is at Ice Spice.
Yeah.
But Mique.
Perfect timing.
Yes. Look at the timing. Why else? Who? The energy of the freestyle is. None of you hoes can rock with me. Like, none of y'all can touch me on this rap.
Yeah.
So it's almost inviting. It seems like an invitation to spar. It's not necessarily at Ice Spice, but it's open enough where it's like
anybody can.
Let's get into it. Yeah. If you really got beef, this is an open door to start it up. You can. I'm not saying I started it, but if you want to say I started it, here's your opportunity. Let's go for it.
Lyrically, JT gonna wash Ice Spice.
I was about to say. Who do you think wins this?
Bar for bar?
Bar for bar. Who you think?
JT washes Ice Spice.
JT by a long shot. All right. Come on.
That's not including the fact that Lil Uzi might be writing for her.
I ain't even saying that. Come on. JT always could rap. When she first came out, she always could rap. Like JT is the actual main rapper of City Girls.
What if Lil Uzi walked into? She's recording his jump. He walked in. He's like, I got a boss. She's like, no, Nick, sit down. You started this mess, okay? You don't get to help clean it up.
And he came out and heard it and real ass give a fuck about a nigga. That was Lil Uzi wrote that.
Was it?
No.
I mean,
that was Yachty. I was about to say, that was Yachty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My bad. They both Lil.
So we all in agreement. JT's washing. Ice Spice doesn't stand a chance. She's popular,
bro.
She's popular. She's got New York behind her. She's got it. Oh my God! Shut up. Who at the door? She got New York behind her.
No chance.
Where's she from? Brooklyn?
Bronx.
I'm sorry. Somewhere to be. Forgive me, New York. Relax. Calm down.
No chance. Like, come on. That's not even.
She's popular, bro. She get the right beat.
They're not even the same.
Yeah, please don't get them confused.
She get the right beat.
They're not even the same space.
We don't. No one cares if Ice Spice has a pen or not. So she easily could have killers over there writing for her.
No. It's just no.
JT gonna smoke.
Yes.
Even with all the Bronx killers in the world writing for her.
Yes.
And the craziest drill beat.
JT can actually rap.
She gonna go sample something crazy.
JT
put it on the drill beat.
JT can actually rap. JT can actually rap. Nah. Ice Spice is good at what she does, and she just needs to stay in that lane. Stay there. Just stay there.
I don't know how far she can go in that lane. She might look at this as an opportunity to.
No, she can go far. She can go far. I
think we're getting tired of her.
I've been tired of Ice Spice.
She ain't done too much yet.
It's been too much. She's been in the media for things that's not her music too often. So unless she transitions into
she's probably going
a different field.
She might take the Sweetie route. Just do more like, the looks, the modeling, things like that. You know what I mean? Like, but that's cool. Like, let her do that.
Okay.
Yeah, let her do what she do. Like, I think what she does.
I would like a record from Sweetie though. I don't need an album, but she's supposed to keep a record around.
I think she put out a single not too long ago. I don't think it just didn't catch.
Sweetie?
Yeah, Sweetie. Yeah.
Well, Sweetie's got. I don't want to compare them two because Sweetie's got to recover from losing the QC stamp.
Mm-hmm.
Not losing it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, like the push.
When she was hot was when she was backed by
Quavo.
Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She's got to recover from that, which I think she's more than capable of doing. But I'm not gonna compare her single performance recently to what she's done before. Ice Spice, to your point, she could do the same thing.
Yeah.
You picking JT. You look like you don't even know why we still talking about it.
And I don't know what I don't know why y'all keep giving that girl hope. Bro. Like, she's a one-hit wonder.
She got a couple hits.
Nah. You could do about 4 or 5 Ice Spice set in the club right now.
Yeah, I think so. I think you can get 4 to 5. She got the one with Nicki Minaj.
She got that joint. That joint go. I don't gonna hold you. That joint go.
And she's only put out one album of the old stuff she had already circulating. She hasn't even put anything new out. So I think
does she even have 20 songs out?
I don't even think she does. No, she got the Bikini Bottom Joe, the Joe with Nicki Minaj, the Munch Joe.
She might have done the most with the least I've seen. Ever.
That's what she's going far with very little music.
I'd rather listen to Sexy Red before I listen to Ice Spice.
I agree with you, but that's my point. Meek, how the only way she could be getting as far as she's getting with so few records is she's got a lot of backing.
Oh, no, she does, yeah.
And that is my concern in this warfare. Not rap ability, backing. I know JT has backing too. I'm not saying she doesn't have backing, but we don't know. You can't. Ice Spice hasn't been in a battle before for us to say how strong her backing is. We might leave room to be surprised for how many people she has in her corner, how many resources she has. Because at the end of the day, it's a war. It's not just one. It's not one song versus one song. This is how petty you can get. This is brand deals. Hip hop is so much bigger than just rap now. Definitely. When warfare becomes so much deeper and more complex. All right, we ain't got to stay there for that long. We good.
You out of there?
We all right? Yeah, we out of there.
We still in summertime, right? You feel me?
Oh, okay. I see where we going. Where we going? What's special about summertime, Meek? What you been up to?
Summer league.
Oh, okay. The summer league.
How these rookies look? How these rookies looking?
Man, I ain't seen you since y'all got Kristaps Porzingis, dog. How you feel? He not in the summer league, but how you like Boston's chances this year?
Y'all got the homie. I don't know his name.
Jordan Walsh.
That's the ball head guy,
bald-head,
right?
yeah.
I ain't want to say nothing
like
crazy.
that too.
He can hoop. Yeah.
He balling.
Yeah.
Jordan Walsh looking nice. The brothers is looking nice. I forgot their name.
The Thompson brothers.
Amen
brothers.
Thompson and
It's Asor.
Asor Thompson. I think so.
They looking better than that goddamn Wembanyama.
Oh my goodness.
Wembanyama.
Why would you do that?
Wembanyama.
Didn't he put up 27 in the second one?
Yeah, he looked a little better the second game. The first game, but he said
He also said the NBA is not as physical as Euroball.
But he did say on the first game. He said the first game he said in the conference. He said he really didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, he was lost out there.
It was some place. I was watching it live, and I was like, "What are you doing, bro?" Like I remember one play he got the ball at the top of the key and tried to make his move and lost the ball.
That's where it becomes unfair, nephew, because he's never hooped with these guys before. This coach probably doesn't have a game plan. He's just got a couple motions to help get him some space.
Yeah. He might have been nervous too.
And he's nervous. He doesn't know.
Nervous, might be nervous.
How hard should I go?
But I tell you who don't be nervous out there, Kenny Lofton Jr.
Oh my goodness. Okay, there it is.
My man.
Yes, sir. That's your
my
dog. I like Kenny.
Send me on in there.
Kenny's good. Mr. Lofton Jr.
And what about our draft? You know how to say his name, Bilal. You know how to say his
I'm not
last
saying
name.
it until you try.
I ain't gonna say it.
I'm not saying it until you try.
Cooler lobby. Cooler in the lobby. I don't know.
He said it.
What are we doing
Well, I
this
was
for,
cooling in
bro?
the lobby.
What are we doing this for, bro?
I'm not even on camera. I'm dying. I'm sorry. He said Bilal cooling in the lobby.
I said, you know how to say it. I'm not how to say it, bro.
I believe it's
What are we
pronounced.
doing this for, bro?
I believe it's pronounced Koulibaly.
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 All right.
I believe it's pronounced Bilal Koulibaly.
Okay.
He put up 19 points the other day.
He had like 4 blocks.
He's Victor Wembanyama's teammate from the French league.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we got at the 8th pick. No, we picked him up at 7, but we traded 7 for 8.
Yeah.
So he's been playing good in the summer league. Cruz was in. Cruz. Should I throw him under the bus even though he's not here to defend himself?
He wasn't believing in him more.
No, Cruz I won't say who Cruz compared this young man to, but he compared these early flashes of potential that Koulibaly has shown to someone who a lot of people have on their Rushmore, and I just thought it was a bit of a reach. But he's not here to defend himself. I'm not going to tell you. Don't try to guess it. That would defeat the point of me being.
No. This draft, Paul George
is probably like everybody in this draft's favorite player. That's why I was like,
Paul George, my GOAT. Brandon Miller said that.
I'm like, what? Paul George is your GOAT? But then I had to think, I'm like,
you gotta remember they grew up watching Paul George.
Not even just that. Paul George, when he came in the league, before he changed his number, he was actually like that when he wore PG 24, I think.
Yeah.
And he was like that at Indiana.
Yeah.
But injuries happen, and now he's just a regular guy.
No, he's still like that. He just be hurt. He's still like that. Like he was.
That's what makes him a regular guy.
He was first team the last year with Oakland. Not Oklahoma City, excuse me. He was all NBA first team.
He was with the Clippers last year.
No, I'm saying like that last year he was with Oklahoma City before he went to the Clippers.
That's when he was healthy.
Yeah, he was first team.
Man, he get to LA and then shit just go bad.
He can't stay on the court. But when he is on the court, he is a.
I think a lot of
that nigga be at home too much.
I think a lot of young guys remember the series versus was it Miami? It wasn't Cleveland. It was
Miami. Those are series that put him on the map. They kind of got his attention.
I think they still remember that Paul George had a huge peak.
Let's be honest. Before the injury in the Olympics thing, Paul George was like that.
That's what people. We hadn't talked about a player like Luka Doncic level. That's how we were talking about Paul George back then. Like he's about to take the baton.
He had the potential to be like on that level. Mm-hmm. Somebody said Paul George is basically the Tracy McGrady of this generation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
I'll roll with that one.
Yeah,
I'll roll with that one. Definitely for sure.
It was something about basketball I was just thinking about. I forgot.
That's okay.
Oh, no. How you feel about the comedian going at Kevin Durant?
Oh, Ryan Davis, he tried like...
He had a point,
He pulled up with facts, though.
That's what I'm saying. He had a point.
He pulled up with a lot of facts. My favorite one was when he said, y'all had the Warriors up. Y'all was up 3-1 on the Warriors. You could have ran it back and beat them, but you decided to join them. That's what I didn't agree with when he joined the Warriors when he could have beat them.
If you do not know basketball, what's the guy's name?
Ryan Davis.
What Ryan Davis pulled up with which are numbers, would look like facts to a non-basketball aficionado. However, if you play basketball, you know just how much, for every number there is, there's a number saying the opposite. He pulled up numbers that supported his case, but did not pull up any numbers that disproves Kevin Durant's case. That's my beef with it.
My thing is Kevin Durant.
I don't think he's smart. I mean, I think that's the thing. When it's not a back and forth,
yeah, I mean,
he just put he composed the video. Yeah. Meek, I'm not. They're numbers. They're not facts. They're numbers.
You talking about like when he went for 10 for 31? Excuse me, and all that.
He highlighted some of Kevin Durant's worst performances as if that's what Kevin Durant has always been.
No, we know.
No. You all know that. But I'm saying the way he put the video, and he's smart. He was very intentional about the way he put the video together, which is why I'm criticizing it.
Yeah.
He intentionally used negative Kevin Durant numbers to bolster some of the numbers he had if those were regular Kevin Durant numbers, and they weren't.
No.
What I liked about his little thing was that he was talking about how Kevin Durant don't have an all-team defense.
Mm-hmm. Now I will say this: when he was with the Warriors, at one point he was looking like a all defensive team member.
But that year they had an all defense team though.
It was Draymond, Clay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in a defensive system.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But he's never played for it. Oklahoma City was in the defensive system. Brooklyn was definitely not. Brooklyn had a spot where they started playing some really good defense. They were like top 5 in the league for like a stretch of 20 games or something like that where he played real well.
But Brooklyn just ain't had no damn coaching.
He's never been on.
Leave Steve Nash alone.
The strongest defensive team he's been on
is the Warriors.
To Ryan Davis' point, the strongest defensive team he's ever been on is the Warriors, and that's the only place he's got a championship from. However, Kevin Durant moves around a lot. That's part of that's what I mean. Like when you just highlight these specific parts of the way Ryan put it together, then yeah, he has a really solid case. But I think a lot of Kevin Durant's lack of success comes not necessarily from him only being a scorer. Kevin Durant plays defense, but he just moves around too much. I think he got burned by staying too long in Oklahoma City, so he doesn't want to stay anywhere too long. He doesn't want to risk getting too entrenched in an organization that it becomes difficult to get out. But I
just want to know what he's doing.
I think his challenge with championships is not defense; it's that he don't stay with the team long enough to give it a shot. It takes 2 to 3 years.
He ain't been healthy.
The Nuggets been in the playoffs 3-4 years in a row. Like they just, you know what I mean? Like they didn't give up. They kept retooling, retweaking it. Kevin Durant put 2 years up, and if it don't work out, all right,
on to the next.
Yeah, who over there?
Because I found it very surprising that Phoenix became the hot spot to go to all of a sudden. I was like, wait, what? Why everybody want to go to Phoenix all of a sudden?
Pierce said the Phoenix Suns aren't making it out of the first round of this year's NBA season.
He also said Damian Lillard doesn't do anything for the Heat, so I don't know how much I'm listening to the truth.
That's what he said. The Heat wasn't making it out of the first round.
Okay, yeah.
But
I thought that was.
I think the Heat and the Suns will go hand in hand. Neither one of them got a depth like. Neither they got a high power offense, a high power 5, cool. But
they in quarters, Miami lost their depth.
Yeah,
Strus and Vincent both signed with new teams. That was their depth.
And then you get rid of Tyler. You I don't know if the deal went through, but then you lose Tyler Hero too as well.
Oh no, the deal definitely didn't go through.
Yeah, it ain't go through yet.
It didn't.
No.
Okay, cool.
I mean, or at least at the time of this recording.
Yeah,
if it pops up and happens today or tomorrow or something like that.
I don't know if the deal goes through, but if the deal goes through or whatever case may be, Tyler Hero is 9 times out of 10 gone too. Mm-hmm. So you lose your. So you run into that's the thing about the NBA, the league now, where like a lot of these guys, a lot of these good role players are coming off the bench now. Mm-hmm. So when 1 through 5 leaves the 4 in the second and in the third quarter, you know what I'm saying? Like you still get numbers getting put up because guys that's normally starters on a scrub team is on these good teams is on the bench.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's another one? Can't really tell you because they all injured.
Yeah.
But still.
I want to go back to Wembanyama for a second. Why do you think I saw his game? He, as long as they don't put him in a center, which I think would be his only challenge, having to defend
he's too small,
big bodies.
But
if they put him at power forward or small forward, Lauri Markkanen was that small forward. Like
I think it's more so where they position him out on the floor.
Yeah.
You put him in the post first and then bring him out to the 3-point line. Let him work in the inside because he's too tall.
He's gonna remind me of Bol. Bol was really good in the summer league and just didn't pan out in the regular season.
Well, no, the Nuggets just didn't give him PT.
Yeah, and then the Magic just released him.
And the Magic.
don't
But the
even know.
Magic gave him PT this year, and he looked all right.
Yeah,
He
he
just
looked good.
wasn't quite.
They got Pablo Benchuro. He's
No, he like that. He gonna be like that.
Like that.
He gonna be like that.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Why wouldn't you hold on to Bobo when you got Paolo Banchero and you just got Anthony? Oh, what did Anthony Black so bad? And they got Jet Raines. Jet Raines. Shout out my boy Jet Raines, one of alumni from school that I went with. They have Jet Howard. Juwan Howard's son.
Yeah.
Over on the Magic.
I mean, like I said,
think
Wembanyama, the way you gotta play him, you gotta just put him in the right position on the court.
Yeah, and I don't expect. I didn't expect that to happen in the summer league. The summer league, I only wanted a couple highlights. I wanted to see if he could do a move. I wanted to see what his, how good his defensive reflexes were. All of the stuff that they said he's good at, I saw, with the exception of his handle isn't quite as good as they claimed, but.
Yeah, he can move a little bit though.
But he can move. No, he can move. But he just needs work.
To be at that height and can dribble like that, that's good.
I guess that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's not that he's a phenomenal dribbler. He's just much better than anyone we see at that height.
Yeah.
Now how you feel
about like the second
when the regular season, man, come, man, you gonna run into Jokic, who's gonna
like the real bigs, like him and
Carl Anthony Towns, man, this
Adebayo, all them guys. Yeah.
What y'all think about ESPN?
Oh, the layoffs?
Yeah.
I heard they laid off a rack of people.
They opened up that budget for Pat McAfee.
Yeah, they cut a lot of salaries.
And then they throw a bunch of bread at the Monday Night Football guys too.
I think they did, yeah.
Like Joe Buck and all them.
Mm-hmm. I think they
know.
But no, what was I watching? I literally was watching something.
Ain't everything going on strike though? Does that count as the little strike
Hollywood stuff?
No, those two aren't.
No, I was watching some. Might have been Steven Jackson. He was commenting on it. He was like,
because them analysts, that's why they got cut. They make their money.
Yeah, but he was like basically like, yo, because the wave is changing now. Like it's like because like former players are having more platforms and stuff like that, and people.
Yeah, it's not
decentralized.
All day.
I'm gonna be real.
ESPN TV.
Let's see what Cam and Mace do when they get their situation all the way together. It's gonna be scary.
It is what it is. They have a phenomenal show.
How he said,
when I saw that first episode and they had them suits on, I said, "Oh, they not playing."
What did he say? Where's my gavel?
Yeah, we gotta see what Shannon Sharp about to do with his next move.
No, they also were clearing cap space for Shannon Sharp. I think they're going to throw a stupid bag at Shannon Sharp. I think they're about to give him his own show, just like Stephen A. is running First Take. Mm-hmm. I think Shannon Sharp is going to get his own show, and he's going to get to look at the lineup of whatever remaining talent they have left, pick as many co-hosts as he wants.
I want to see him and Jalen Rose.
Yeah.
Jalen Rose got fired.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I want to see him and Jalen Rose.
But low-key, Jalen
I would like to, but if ESPN picks up Shannon, you won't see that. That's it.
Yeah, he was one of the ones.
Yeah, one of the ones that got fired. Yeah, him
and Jeff
Max
Van Gundy.
They kept Perk though.
That's
Perk and my boy Richard Jefferson.
So Perk, my thing about Perk is Perk is one of them people that
my bad. And they kept Malika Andrews.
Oh, have you seen the little video somebody broke down? They broke down everything
I've seen
about
the supercut of all of her beefs with all of the analysts.
Perk is one of them people that, man,
I do not like her.
He is so he lacks
Rachel Nichols. I'm so sorry. I keep interrupting your point. But I owe Rachel Nichols the deepest apologies. I miss Rachel. I'm so sorry, Rachel. We did you dirty.
Wasn't that the one I allowed for the NBA?
My racial.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's be real. Can we just be real for a second?
Yeah, let's be real.
Well, some people might like it. She low key wasn't wrong with what she said though.
She wasn't.
That's the phone tap one, right?
She wasn't wrong.
That's why I'm apologizing.
Yeah, she wasn't wrong.
Hindsight is okay. Don't Ben say me.
No.
Don't Ben say me.
I said that. No. I said that. Me.
I know you said that.
Me.
I don't care.
Yeah, me.
I don't care.
Me. I'm talking about me.
You.
I did not agree with her getting fired. I never did. Because she didn't say nothing wrong.
At the time when you disagreed, there wasn't evidence to back up. There wasn't evidence to really back up getting rid of her. But that's what I mean. We didn't have information at the time. That was just a gut. My point is that was a gut feeling for you, and it turned out to be right. And I appreciate.
We did have evidence.
But it wasn't enough information.
We did have evidence.
No,
the evidence was the conversation that got recorded by her.
No. We have evidence of what she said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's not what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. ESPN has clearly had an agenda.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
to pander. They've had a pandering agenda, which is what she's saying. And her point was, hey, their agenda is very panderish.
Right.
They want to get women in here. They want to get other ethnicities in here so they can increase the volume of watchers because they believe if people see people that look like them, they want to increase the women watchership, they want to increase the African American. So they're moving me out to bring in more of that, more diversity so they can get a diverser audience.
Yeah.
Right? Her point was these people that they're bringing in haven't earned this. They didn't work to it. They're just kind of, we're being pushed out and they're just being pushed in. That was what Rachel was saying. And at the time I was like, okay, you sound butthurt. That was what I said. Right? That's what I said. You may have stood with her and said maybe she's right. My only point is it wasn't until Malika Andrews exhibited this pattern of unprofessionalism on the show, right? Or not even just ignorance. I'll just call it ignorance. I won't call it. She's a professional. I won't take professionalism off her name, but it was just sort of ignorance in terms of who she's talking to, and you know what I mean. She just she plays devil advocate in the wrong places sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until we had that evidence of, hey, she's probably. How did she get here so fast?
Right.
Who? Why is Malika Andrews here? Right. Until we had evidence to ask, why is Malika Andrews here? It wasn't clear to me why Rachel had been. Right. You know what I mean? But now that I see her, now that I have all the evidence, now that I've seen the way Malika give it up in there, I miss Rachel. Yeah. No. Shout out to Rachel Nichols.
You think
Jimmy Butler was cranking that thing. My bad. No.
They said he was Shakira now.
Oh yeah, he sure is. Shakira.
My thing is, all right.
Stephen A on Twitter talking about some my man. Go ahead.
Last thing. You think Skip is playing on culture, trying to bring in Young Money a little more than they supposed to? Because you know Lil Wayne do the intro for
You said he's trying to get Charles Barkley.
But I think Skip and Lil Wayne have a real relationship.
Yeah, but so his.
Oh, are you asking? Do we think Skip is using that relationship to, I guess,
play on
combat the losses he's getting from losing Shannon Sharp?
Yeah,
he lost Shannon Sharp, so
the culture gonna rock out with Uncle Sharp. Yeah,
the culture definitely gonna rock out with Uncle Sharp. But you think he's trying to use some of his relationship equity with Lil Wayne and Young Money to kind of combat some of that?
Yeah.
Is that wrong? If it's a real relationship?
Skip needs some help.
I mean, yeah, Skip needs some help.
So he need to find the right co-host. Now
let's get
That's what I'm saying. He got to find the right co-host.
Hold on, let's get it straight. Skip has a strong following. It's a narrow demographic, which is, I think, his problem. It's not going to grow very much because the demographic is narrow for Skip by himself.
Yeah.
But let's not pretend Skip don't have a following. Skip has an audience.
He does.
He does have an audience.
But who wants to hear audience?
His challenge is expanding that audience because it's narrow and it's not going to grow. So he has to pick talent that will expand the audience for him, right?
Yeah. So,
but he's going to bring his crowd. Let's not act like Skip is just.
Yeah, but the culture is a lot bigger than his crowd.
I don't think that's the case.
Somebody said, do you think Skip needs to have another white man on the show with him?
I don't think that would. Sure. I think it would work. That's my point. You got to remember, we aren't the defining voice in that space at all. Basketball, maybe, but not just sports talk radio. Baseball, basketball, football, there are plenty of watchers out there who won't see a black face and it won't bother them at all.
Sports media don't even give baseball love. Like, bro, we had the All-Star. They just had the All-Star weekend a couple weeks ago,
and all that,
and nobody cared. Bro, somebody just said the WNBA All-Stars this weekend, and they just had the WNBA, and the 3-point contest was yesterday, but the game came on at 3 p.m. Eastern time.
In the middle of a workday?
Yes. Like, why would you have that on?
Because it's a less expensive time slot, Mique.
Bro, that's trash.
It is, but you gotta save some money somewhere.
What are we doing this for, brother?
And I think the WNBA culture is going to change once them girls from LSU come into the league.
Who, Age Reese?
Yeah, them girls.
Them girls. There's a rack of them, too.
Yeah,
there are a few of them, but
that's what I'm saying.
Angel Reese and them, right?
The new draft class is about to come. They're going to change the WNBA.
Why? Because they...
No, even the other girl that was Caitlin or something like that.
Because they talk trash.
I heard LSU running it back.
Because they talk trash?
No, but it's not because they talk trash.
They bring an entertainment value to
it. Yes.
Because they talk trash.
Yeah, because T. Cooper.
Don't do that,
T. Cooper has sold it for us.
Don't do that, Mique. Because we love Angel Reese and them because they talk trash. That's our favorite part.
I'm talking about culture.
T.
The
Cooper
culture of
has
trash talking.
definitely
Culture. Like
Culture
nephew
of
was
trash
saying.
talking.
Culture.
Culture of trash talking.
Culture.
Culture of trash talking.
No.
What else is
Culture.
tell me what else is in the culture. I was in trash
Culture.
talking.
Trash talk. Culture. Swag. Actually going hard. Entertaining. People want to see entertaining basketball.
Yeah, Brittany Griner's back. We're over that story.
She dunked the other day too. That's look great.
People want to see entertaining basketball.
It looked great.
That's all. You know, and I think they're going to bring entertainment factors to the game.
I said my group messages. This one young lady was out there looking like Kyrie Irving. She was doing something with the handle I had never seen before. I said, yeah, nah, the WNBA is on the way up. I hope she get drafted by the Mystics.
That's all right.
Oh, I got to pick it up. Okay. I got to pick it up. That's fine.
You ever been bipping?
What is bipping?
You ain't never been bipping?
Nah, what's bipping?
It's like whipping, but bipping. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
okay.
like fashion. I don't know. It's a Baltimore thing, so I gotta ask me.
It's not. Is that like a? It's not like a gangster thing, is it? Or like a thug thing?
I don't know. Dude, KP Skywalker always said when he be in his songs.
Okay. Meek, tell us what bipping is, man.
I'm trying to put it equivalent to like a DC term or PG term.
Okay, so it's not a DC or PG term.
No.
Where is this from? Where's bipping from?
I say probably from most people like Baltimore said.
Oh, okay, so Baltimore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's like I said, it's like you got like a fresh, like a new haircut, or he got the bip, or I see a bip, like a fresh haircut, or like you bipping, like you could be, you know, swag on point.
It's like dripping with a B.
You driving. They say you driving. I was bipping through, woo, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
It got
Or the
so many meanings to it.
bippers. Oh, they the bippers. They them guys.
They the bippers. Oh, yeah, hey, I like this. Can we use it? Oh, y'all, we not allowed to use it.
A dude from DC use it.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think
use it,
Baltimore really don't trip about it. It's just when I don't think nobody because he's using it. He's using it the right way though.
Okay, that's my point. Just make sure I use it the right way. I ain't trying to be out here using it the wrong way.
Like if you had a fresh cut,
I'm not trying to be called no dummy.
Yeah, I mean dummy.
Or should I do want to be called
Stupid.
That's regular.
That's what I mean, but that's a term of endearment.
Yeah,
right?
it don't
Yeah, that's
mean
like
nothing.
dummy is Almo.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, what up, dummy? What up?
What up, stupid?
How old is Bippin?
Where your stupid ass at? That's
Yeah, what's up,
Is
stupid?
Bippin new?
Yeah, Bippin fairly new.
it's fairly new, but
Fairly new.
it's fair. But it's Baltimore. They've been saying it though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. The youngest been saying it though.
The youngest been saying it for a little while.
Yeah.
I've been out Baltimore a couple times.
Yeah.
I know some
For real?
people out Baltimore.
You been out Baltimore?
Yeah, a couple times. I know some people out Baltimore. That's my homies out Baltimore.
I'm scared to go out Baltimore.
Baltimore cool, bro.
What
I mean, I drive to their place and hang with them. I don't be in the streets or nothing like that.
You'll be all right, bro.
Let's not act like that's the way it's going down.
You'll be all right.
just don't go to the avenue on the avenue.
You can drive through there. If you ain't got no business, I put like this, if you ain't got no business over there, you know.
I can't park strut, so I ain't going over there.
You stupid. If you ain't got no business, like if Baltimore one of the places like you good, but go there with a purpose.
Believe it or not, my tattoo artist is in Baltimore.
Go wherever you need to go with a
And
purpose.
go there and yeah.
Don't just be like West Baltimore, just out here, just outside.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Niggas
You
gonna
shouldn't be
like,
nowhere
what the
you ain't
fuck?
got no business.
Down.
Same thing in the city. Like you ain't gonna go nowhere if you ain't got no business there.
That's a fact.
Nah, I've been bipping through Baltimore before.
Yeah, see,
That's all right. Huh?
you got it right.
You got it right.
I thought that was all right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We getting out of here. We closing up shop. Once again, happy birthday to my dog, the real nephew.
What are we doing this for, brother?
Happy birthday to you, man. I hope you
Appreciate
have a
it,
good rest of
man.
your day, good rest of your week, man. I hope you
Yeah.
get showered in love. Thank you all for joining us for season 5, episode 4 of the Kill Podcast. Thank you, nephew. Thank you, Mique, for holding me down. Much love to Cruz. Thank you for the likers. Thank you to the subscribers. We appreciate y'all. Thank you to Rashad Stark for that intro song. And thank you to jumping into this Joony.
I'm gonna call that, man.
We jumping
I
into
want
this
to know
Joony.
who these Southeast dudes that shooting people.
Oh, yeah, you
mothers.
got to find out about them. You got to find out
Facts.
about them. Jumping into this Joony, I cannot recall, forgive me, Joony, which the name of this album, but it's have multiple songs from this album in my library. One of my favorites is this Spanky Jackson because he was in touch enough. We've seen a few artists around here not be in touch. We ain't gonna say no names, but this artist, Joony, is definitely in touch. He hit my man KP and said, "Hey, he bipping. They was bipping together. They was bipping together. No?
That man said, I don't even know what he said because I don't even know the song. But all I know was I heard he did say the line. He was bipping in it.
Did.
Oh, okay.
He bipping in this jump. So anyway, here we go. This jump is called Spanky Johnson. We're gonna go ahead and get into this Joony.
Okay.
Featuring KP Skywalker.
It's one of
See
them.
what they got. Yeah. Oh, it's definitely one of them. Oh, you want to wait? Well, you hear him. It's KP. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Swag hard, I be baby too. Nigga want get it, you know what you getting into.
There it is. That's it for you right there. Hey man, I'm Danny Mitch. This is Kill Podcast, man. We gonna catch y'all next time. Love, peace, and hair grease. Let's get into this Joony featuring KP, man. We catch y'all next time.
Shout out to the Bippers.
And this song we gon' fold it up. Bed with the Bippers, we bending and loading up. I really bib on the bitch, I ain't gon' hold her up. Freak with that freak, might fuck her and fold her up. That freak one freak, I fuck her left. Bed with the beeper, I'm beeping and busting. And I'm geeking, my buzz shit. Keep preaching, need leak, need the brush, just left. Shit happen. I was just fucking on Tony Braxton. Had to tell that little bitch, call me Spanky Jackson. Bought that little hoe on my yellow jacket. Been rich, bitch, know I'm getting shit cracking. Bitch throwing ass, making nigga lose my money, twerking and dancing. Sagging my pants, but I'm still too I'm fucking that bitch where it's sandy. I pulled 8 to look fancy. I'm in the hills with the yams, be smoking the Bambi. I was just fucking on Tammy. We was just stuck in Miami. These hoes out in Yami. Pulled up like fuck this shit. I'm on some other shit. Boy, don't hit me, I don't know where you at, brother shit. Nigga, I just fucked another bitch. Keep that little girl from around me, I might fuck your bitch. Trade hawk on that fast shit. I'm in Malibu, I'm just back to crash it. Yeah, been up on the fashion. This expensive bitch, you know that I'm having. Yeah, did it by my dolly. I don't own no fucking body if you ain't the homie. Say you got it, nigga, show me. Walk the spit like 20 on the roly-poly. Roll it.
Where the sheets and photo ads, Spears.